Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Check the backer, check the backer. Check 26, check 26. No. 72. Check three. Switch.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Let's go, D. Check. 1250. Check.
Now a play fake. Brady. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa. On play action. Now Brady. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, 65 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Point is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Browns nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Mayfield looks to throw. He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. First down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And this will leave him a yard short.
Mayfield.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's brought down at the 39.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line.
That's the end.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. This pass complete to Higgins. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
And 2 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. First target, first catch, and a first down. They'll give it to Joe. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did.
On the carry.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Lead to
Harrison Bryant there to make the grab. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
9-yard line.
B.J. Goodson there on the tackle.
2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. A first down run there by Fournette as he'll get this forward for a gain of about 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Check hot, 25, check 25, check 25, 72.
Play action. Now it's Brady. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Goal at the 9.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Stop right there. Alert! Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Shoot, alert! 53 Linda! Kill. Turn out. Kill, turn up.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive? Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful, because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they need. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
To Kareem Hunt. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And they're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Browns drive about to get started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with it.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Fourth down.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
A gain of 20.
Brady sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Vita Vea forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by
Levante David in on the tackle. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Just keeping the play alive. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down. Back now in Tampa. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
Cody Parkey on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Jadon Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. 4th quarter, they cling to a 3-point lead after the field goal a moment ago, and it's certainly a very critical drive with still a good chunk of time remaining. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, it's Brady. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Now he's forced out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Bucs there on 3rd down. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Browns' 44-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Rolling to his right. Dancing to his left. Evans has it left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
The 18-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. That'll bring up 2nd down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady, throw left side, complete. That's Evans. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Again, it's Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. It'll be a gain of 4. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. He's back to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Mayfield on play action. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his left. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still...